Hey everybody, this is Dan from Valar Morghulis. All men must die. Today is our war recap of War 120 against the South Korea war clan. They did a lot of 2-star hits, and we did a lot of 3-star hits. Our first one that we're going to feature though is not a 3-star hit, but I really like the attack because I'm always down for a queen walk, and the concepts here that are used are sound. Alright, so a couple hogs just in case, and he gets a nice lure. Everything that we saw in this war was a dragon, so he's going to go ahead and weaken whatever came out. So I think that's making a couple archers and a dragon. No big deal. What he's going to actually do here is going to queen walk from the northern part of this northeastern compartment. And that way it's eliminating the possibilities for our golems going astray when we actually want to breach this core. Our golems are going to go in from the south eastern side, and he's going to just wall break and jump in order to get in this core. This base is set up so that your units are designed to wander. He's eliminating that possibility by using this archer queen walk, and he is going to lose this game or this base just because of time. He doesn't bring a whole lot of solutions for the 3-star, but he was just going for a reliable 2-star, and this kind of attack is definitely a reliable 2-star because he's taking the base for what it is, and he's going to break it, exploiting its weakness, which is what you should do on every kind of attack. So here we are, we're coming in from the south side, wall breaks go in, they're going crazy like they always do, but bam, we got a hole in the wall. There's 3 witches to occupy the multi-target inferno, and then there's a single target inferno on the back side. So our 3 golems and our 3 witches are going to tie up, and a barbarian king are going to tie up this multi-target inferno, and they're going to get right on in there, and they're going to mess it up pretty fast. An archer queen is going to cause our units to slightly stray, but that's alright. They're getting in there. The freeze goes down. The first one goes down just to kind of like hold up the inferno towers. And just looking at it, I think if you had like the magic touch, I think you could have froze both of those. I think if I'm not mistaken, you should offset your inferno tower when you're base building, so that way whenever you have 2 of them touching your town hall, I think both of them can get frozen if I'm not mistaken. But here we are, we're at the end of the attack. There's no way out of this middle. You got max walls. Everything's just going to bang around until the point defenses on the backside kill them off. Our backside defense troops are just nothing more than wizards, so they're not going to be any help to us here. But I think if you had a lava hound and park it above that air defense, the pups will help us out for cleanup. You can pretty much loon the back end of this base. Maybe if we didn't even bring the witches to make room for that camp space and just a few less wizards, this here could probably be a 3-star hit, but he wanted to go for that reliable 2. That's fine, but I didn't think he'd clear 81% of a town hall 10. That's pretty impressive. Alright, man, pretty good job, man. I like it. I like the queen walks. I don't really feature a lot of town hall 10 attacks, so that's pretty cool. I got one there, and I have another one here from Dax Ramos. He's gonna come down and beat up on this town hall 9, and I like this attack because not everything goes right. He invests a lot in this lure here. We're throwing down 25 camp space just to clear what a 5 camp space could probably do, man. You can probably just walk a giant there, and it'll get you the dragon and whatever else comes out. Smart thing here, he's gonna go ahead and cook the dragon and whatever it's around, and then he's gonna throw down 3 golems. Now 3 golems would actually be critical to why and how this attack actually works, because the absorption that they provide and the way how this base is laid out is going to be essential for like how these units are actually going to beat this base. He's got 6 Valks on him right now, and they're going to pull forward and actually deal with that archer queen, so that's awesome. But then they start tearing off to the left, and he dropped, I think he had 4 more in his clan castle, so he's got 10 Valks on the board. And as you can see, some of them are already running off, but they're providing some tanking aspects for the golems and the wizards that are going to occupy the left side of the base. And his archer queen's taking a walk off to the right. Part of that is a funneling issue there. Just because you're throwing out a jump, they don't just go hop in the middle. You got to eliminate those opportunities. He gets a little bit aggressive on the loons here. He was going to try for back end loons on like a go Valo kind of hit, but the loons fizzle out because our Valks are just now arriving on the backside. It's something also that frustrates me about using Valks is they have like this slow progress through the base because they end up attacking all the like non-essential buildings. And you just want to get your loons on the board, and I do this all the time, man. I put down my loons, and then suddenly, oh man, it's just too early. I get way too aggressive when it actually comes to like the real attack. I know how it is, but because of our golems still being on the board, you know, these two wizards on the left, the level 19 archer queen on the right. I mean, we're gonna get this base cleaned up, and there's no hope for it, man. This base is gonna be beat. We don't it's just such a heavy Valk attack. I mean, even though Valks they're crazy, a little bit unreliable, I really think that they're a powerful troop, and it just goes to show you, like, even if your attack goes a little bit crazy, dude, you can still put up the 3. That's it, man. Good job, dude. 3 stars. And then Immortal Mouse taking on Jesus as a I guess I can make a biblical joke. Maybe it's Jesus. I don't know. All right, so check it out. In South Korea, I don't know. I don't think that's a thing. So what I like about this attack is that there's no Barbarian King, so he's not going to have that opportunity. But he lays down his troops right, and he's just gonna hog the hell out of this base. And when you don't have your Barbarian King, I find myself to be like the most handicapped dude ever whenever I'm fighting in a war, you know. But here in Valar Morghulis, you know, we allow this. It's okay as long as you can reliably put up 3. And in Immortal Mao, well, he's bringing the solution. The poison here is slowing all these troops, so even though the Arch Queen isn't like instantly annihilated from having a Barbarian King in play, he brought 2 golems, so he has the tanking power to like satisfy his Archer Queen's like survival. And he's gonna surgical in from a flank because everything to the right of the Archer Queen's pretty much is handled. So everything to the left, well, I could start shooting her. So he's going to actually now see it actually does start shooting her. It's gonna pop the ability here to clear that. But he brought 4 heals from this base, so he brought a ton of hogs, 4 heals. Looking at this base, it didn't have any effective like bomb like locations, so even if his pathing went bad, he's not going to nuke his hogs. So we still got 2 heals left, and there's really not much left in this base. The Archer Queen's still up, cleanup troops are going down. Little corn huts, no big deal. We're going to end up finishing up this base. Boom. That's it. There's got to be like 20 hogs still left on the board. Look at that, man. No Barbarian King, putting it down. Love it. Three stars. Good job, man. And then we're gonna feature this other one over here. I don't think I've done one on a general type base, but I worked with Hitman on this a little bit. He said that he wanted to throw Valks at it. I told him no. And I think there's a lot to learn from this kind of attack. Our guy here has offset this archer tower. If you look at the base, there's a lot of symmetry here. He offset that archer tower off to the left. So if you put let's say you put down your golem in this area, you know what? He's taking off for that archer tower. So we put him up like in like a northerly kind of direction, and unless there's a Tesla that pops to make him like reassess his decision to go bang on a wall, he's gonna go from that point and go bang on a wall because that cannon is the closest defense. So he's gonna move down and go for that cannon, and that's really why this attack's gonna succeed. He gets his cuts down. We're playing a little bit aggressive here, and the archer tower does engage the wizard before everything matures, but the wall breaks go in, and the heroes again are offset. They're left of that clan castle drop, so they have nothing better to do but head into this compartment. With the rage and the poison slowing the Archer Queen's attack, the dragon, all this stuff, we're actually gonna have like super high efficiency. There's almost like no damage going into our kill squad. What happens is kill squad completely overpowers the top of his base because now he's starting to loon from the south end. And he's got one air sweeper kind of pushing on him, but he ends up completely overpowering the top in his base with a level 15 Archer Queen. And our Lava Hounds were supposed to race up and tank for a little bit and give us more pups, but uh, he just completely killed his base. Now it doesn't have max defenses or anything, but like I think the I think what you're looking at here, the concepts, what you're seeing, what you're using, I mean it's pretty sound. I'd say it's really hard to fail using that. As long as you can get like that first phase where you get the Archer Queen on, pretty much all you need is Archer Queen, the Clan Castle. With 4 hounds, you could pretty much sweep up into this base. He brought all these different rages. They're going to sweep right along that middle, and they're going to crush the air defenses on the backside. So you don't even really need to pick up air defenses when you're doing this kind of attack. That is crazy. So when an attack is that freaking reliable, like what if something happened and you still succeed? Well, that's a really good way to play, man. 100% reliable. I like it. Well done, man. 3 stars. Alright, guys. This is Dan. Y'all take care.